Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. We are on Claas Farm tonight, and we are continuing our epic seeding of the, feels like I've been doing this forever, but it's only been like an hour or two, of our oilseed radish as we prepare for fall. We're going to plow this all under. I might have to buy a cultivator or rent. I think our worker got done. We have to go back and check him, though, because it doesn't look like he got all the spots that he was supposed to get on the other field. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't think I can hire a worker on this one either. I'll have to hire a worker when they go to do the other field. But I think this one needs to be, unless, well, let's see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and hire a worker, see how he does. If not, if he messes up the end of the field, I'll just fix it later. I have a feeling he's going to mess it up. This guy's done, it says. So let's take a look. Indeed, he is finished. Now, I know on the other side of the field he screwed up, so we'll run down there and fix that up. It's getting to be, let's see, it's 7:30 in the evening. We're working farmers' hours, so we work into the night to get this done. Though the seeding we don't want to do too late at night. I think we'll be done with that field. The seeder goes pretty quick because it's wide, so we should be done with the whole thing tonight. But then we'll fast forward time, and we'll get to play around with the factory a bit tomorrow. These fields will be done. Yeah, see, he missed this part here, so I have to fix that. So this field has been plowed and cultivated. It will need to be planted next. Let's go and get this done. We'll run this back to the shop. We'll clean it up and take it back to the shop. I'll tell you what, I love our Xeron. It's a great tractor. Xerion. Oh, it's probably Xerion. That's probably how they pronounce it. I don't know. So, I guess there's 3 more DLCs still coming out for Farm Sim, along with the Straw Harvest DLC. So we're going to get a lot of stuff for Farm Sim 19. I'm excited to see what the next, DLCs are that are coming out. Hopefully there'll be some John Deere stuff. Oh, you scared it. Should have killed it. Should have killed it. Kyle says buy the field to the right. I need to help Kyle with his OBS. I keep forgetting I'm a bad friend. Let's go wash this up. Now, what's interesting to me about the lease program is it does not take into account. Let me make sure that we're not on buy. It doesn't take into account damage that you do to the equipment. So you basically just return it and that's it. And I think it's a little bit odd that we don't get charged for, usage. But I guess that's in the leasing fees. They figure all that out. Or we like to pretend to believe that's how it works. Did you kill it? What ammunition are you using with that gun? Huh? The shotgun. Oh, buckshot? Or, birdshot? Nice. Silver. I forgot to put the excess fertilizer away. Back at the dealership. We're here to return this crap. This junk. It's funny that this one doesn't have a marked off section, but I think that should be fine there. Let's walk into the wall. Yep, we're going to return this. Look out! That guy almost got plowed. That would not be a pleasant experience. Did you say it is? Rabbits! Alright, so we're going to scoot in. They're not worth killing. See, now you're becoming a real hunter. You're looking for the right animal. Like, nah, not going to waste any bullets on that one. Any ammo on that. Oh, yeah. Just leave it. There we go. All right, so that guy's away for the evening. Let's go ahead and grab our little fella. We're going to move stuff around with this. I think we just set it down. I don't remember how to do this. It's been so long since I messed around with this. Fertilizer's not accepted here. What? But there. What? You killed a rabbit herd? Isn't that called like a clutch or something? A dead rabbit herd? Oh, we can only do what? Simone has decimated the rabbit population. I wonder if I can force it. I'll never have a full rack, so I wonder if I can just put it up there. Oh, look! I'm cheating. That's how I really wanted to use it in the first place. That's what I thought it was originally when I did it. I was like, oh, it's a cool rack for your stuff. I'm just going to put stuff on there. And then it was like, oh, you can't do that. This is a script. Oh, no, it's not. I can do whatever I want because I have to own the farm. If I want to put stuff on there, I can put it on there. I put stuff on there, dear. They balked and I ignored. Alright, that works. Oh yeah, it is now. Fertilizer's not accepted here. Bite me. There we go. There's 2 fertilizers. We've got 1 more to go. So I saw that Logitech is now making the SciTech Farm Sim panels. I know that it was bought out years ago, but they still were selling the bad stock. Now they actually have new ones with different colored buttons, which means that the manufacturing's moved to a different factory, hopefully. I may try one out because I love that side panel. I really miss it. It was a very useful tool for Farm Sim because you could put all your buttons on there. And I'd still use my G29 steering wheel, but the side panel is a really cool device, and I'd like to test one out. I wish I could get them to get me a free one so I could do like a review on it, but I don't think they will do that. product review, because I will review it. But my hope is that they've improved it vastly over the original. There we go. So we got all three of them on there. That's cool. That's what I wanted this rack for anyway. So, how high does this go? Did that reach that top rack? No. So really, this is only good up to the third rack. Actually, not even that. Second rack, really. I don't think we'll ever have more than that, though. So, all right. But I would like to get that side panel at some point. They're kind of pricey. They're still, I think, $1.59, which is, you know, a lot of money. You know what else it would work for, though? I bet you that side panel would be really good for the train sim. You could use the shift buttons for brake and throttle. Like, you hold the one button down for throttle and hold the other one down for the braking system. And it would work pretty well for that. It would be pretty cool. So it would have, again, multi-purpose uses. You could use it for truck sim. For Jake brake and stuff like that. Okay, so we're putting that away, and let's go ahead and see how this guy is doing. Really, he's our holdup right now, and he's doing a great job. I thought he'd have mess-ups up here on the end of the field, but he's not. He's been doing great. So I'm going to let him run for a little bit. I will be back when he's done, and we'll put him on the other field. We're just going to try to get this whole thing done tonight with the oilseed radish. That way, tomorrow we can start just focusing on our production facility. Let me see something real quick. I don't think we have a loan. Maybe we do, though. No, we don't. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I'm going to see how much we can borrow. I'm imagining it's going to be $500,000. We could buy another field and harvest it and put more money into the machine. I'd rather earn it naturally, though. Like, this is for emergencies. If we find, oh my gosh, we have enough to. Oh my gosh, this has got a huge loan. What? Look at the loan.
Oh, look, the rabbits are coming back.
Kill all. Oh my God, $1 million. Over $1 million. Wow. We're going to stop there. But we could, okay, so we could totally take a loan out and do that. But I don't, once again, I'm trying, because we're in seasons, the loan payments kill you over the time because you don't, you're paying like $4,000, $6,000, $8,000 a day just to maintain the loan, not including paying it back. And then you have no income coming in. So every day you're losing a ton of money. So I don't need to have anything right now. In fact, I'm almost considering. Simone just got 2 rabbits with 1 shot. I'm almost considering selling the sprayer and just getting a tractor, because the sprayer really for us now that we've gotten through that first season. In fact, why don't we do that? Why am I hemming and hawing about it? This sprayer is really cool and everything, but we don't really need this monster sprayer because when the weeds come, they only come in little spots. And since I'm using oilseed radish as one of my fertilizer stages, she got 2 rabbits. You got 3, 2, 3, 2. We don't need this elaborate sprayer anymore because the fertilizer's all done. We just need to spray the field for weeds, but we can do that with a tractor-mounted sprayer, which will be hundreds of thousands less. So actually, we can gain some money back by selling this. This device has been used for a total of 2 hours, and we just don't need it. I hate to sell it because it is a cool piece of hardware, but I just don't think we need it. I find that these sprayers a lot of times just aren't worth it unless if you're finding other ways to do stuff. But that way, if we need something, we do need to buy a cultivator, so maybe we'll do that. We'll trade this in and get a nice cultivator. Yeah, we do want to sell it. So $200,000 returned to our farm. That's not a bad deal. Like I said, I don't love doing that, but we don't really use it. So it's kind of like, why not just simplify there a little bit? Oh. Pellets from heaven. All right, so with that done, now we can look at buying a cultivator, and we want a big one. These are the two largest in the game. They both require 500 horsepower tractors, which we have 520 in our Xeron. Do we need something? I mean, this is probably the best one. And once again, we need this for plowing under our oilseed radish at the end of the fall, and then we plant. So it kind of completes the cycle. The other one that we could do, we could use a disc harrow because these run a little faster. They're not so heavily horsepower hungry. We could use the Gigant. This is 16 meters, and it's the same price, though, really. 121 versus what? 120. Oh, yeah, we'll do this, 18 meters. There's no brainer there. So there we go. We've spent 120, but we made about 80 back, so we're good. That is a good deal. Let's go ahead and grab the Xeron and go get that cultivator. And our farm is in good standing. We've gotten rid of one piece of equipment that we just don't need. And we'll need a sprayer, too. I forgot about that. We'll need a small sprayer. We don't need anything fancy either because, like I said, herbicide, we really don't. We'll get something reasonable. This game has made it, Seasons has made it a lot easier for the weeding, so let's hop in and visit our dealer. Hey, dealer. He'll be like, why are you driving that thing into the showroom? Because I own you. Let's go here and take a look at fertilizer technology, sprayers, crop protection. What do we got? I mean, that would work. It's still cheap. 66,000 versus what? 28, 30, 35. This is a little bit.
Look, Miss Roro wants to go bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Roro. I would say we're just going to do the Deltas. I don't think there's any need to even get the Hardy Mega because we're going to use so little spray. So there. So we've gotten a huge cultivator and replaced our sprayer. And we ended up with a $50,000 profit on that. So I think that was a wise move. And once again, we have no loan, so if we ever need to get something, we can either lease it or buy it outright. But we could get over $1 million of loan, which to me is crazy. But like I said, maybe we need to buy another field. I could see taking a loan out and buying another field. But let's see how much brewery stuff we get with what we've done and kind of live on that. I would rather do that. So that guy's done. So the other thing we need to do is we're going to hop over to our this guy and run him over to the other field and get him started on our big field. What we're going to do is we're going to do that far end of the field manually because he'll end up in traffic if we don't. So we'll do 2 passes there and then set him on working. So this is going well. Our fields are turned and our farm is doing well. I could see buying that field next door once again because that is barley and we do want barley. But I just don't want to take out a loan. I'd rather just wait. So next year we'll grow hops on the small field. This field here will be wheat or barley, and we'll do. Let's see. Wheat can go into both factories, and barley can go into both factories. That's the hard part. So we could grow one or the other, but once again, if we don't have barley, we won't get the beer. So we won't get the beer bottles. We'll just get the box, or the crates, the kegs. That's what you call them. So I'd rather be able to do both types. Though they probably sell at the same price or similar price. In fact, let's find out. We can go into our menu here and take a look at our sales figures and see what barley goes or the beer goes for. It's going to be over here. We have 1,800, 1,900. So the kegs go for more, both on Stadion and Lidl. Lidl. What is that? I don't know, sweetie. I'm not European. What do you call it, Alde? Yeah. So why can't Lytle be little? Or Lytle? Don't they make jokes about it? Like have a little more? Like in their advertising? You can have just a little, but why not have more or something like that? I don't know. I thought I saw a little commercial. I thought, oh, that's a cute play on words. So we're going to run these 2 passes, and then we'll bring the other tractor home. So it's been a busy fall. I thought fall would be just a harvest and be done. I didn't realize that we'd have so much work going into fall, but it's pretty cool that we did, and I'm actually having a lot of fun. Like I said, seasons I think is really made for the big farm. It's not made for the fame. It's made for big fame. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
It's made for the big farm because you only get one harvest a year. In order to make money on that harvest, you have to be able to really utilize the space that you have. And so I disagree with you. I think it's made for the big farm. I think the little farms are a nightmare with seasons because I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong. I think you'll find you're wrong. Simply because the small field farms just can't, they don't produce the amount of material that you do on a big farm. And so once a year, you're making a little teeny bit of money. And you'll never get ahead. Your expenses will bury you. But on a big farm, you can actually make enough income to survive a year. However, you have to cheat the money in to get to the big farm. If you go through the game to do seasons, you'll never have enough money. Though this farm, like I said, this map gives you millions of dollars to work with, so you probably could, actually. But
I found it.
who did you find?
The roadie that I've been searching for.
Yeah, good for you. It is getting dark outside already. I can't believe it. It's almost 4 o'clock. We slept in so hard today. Oh, my gosh. I slept in till a little bit after noon. Moni slept until after 1. We were just zonked.
And he's dead.
And he's down. What gun did you use?
243.
So the Hirschfeld has become your favorite map. Is that what you're on right now? Is that Iberian? Is that the Quattro Colinas? All right, let that guy go to work, and let's get back to our Xerion. Let's do that. And we are back to the Xerion. Oh, poor Diddums. Are you dead? Oh, you killed the little roe deer. That was mean. He was like... So roe deers make little sad noises. She killed it. Mean. Bad girl. We're going to put this in with the harvester because it's so freaking big.
I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah, the roe deer is like the... it's like the Hyundai of deer. They're just everywhere. Or Kia of deer. Does that make sense? No. Bad analogy. Let's see. Is that going to... I guess we could... We're going to have to back that out, but that's okay. Doot. Okay, so that's good. And the sprayer is going to go over here. Right where the old sprayer was. Our measly little sprayer. But once again, we don't really need the big one anymore, so let's go ahead and drop it. Put it down. Nope. Forget it. Just plop it in place. Wait. There we go. It's not a monkey. What? There we go. So we have deposited that. Our guys out in the field, things are going well. So I'm going to let this guy work for a little while on that final field, and I will return when he's done. See you guys at sundown approximately. I'm going to guesstimate that the sun will be going down by the time he's done. But, you know, it is summer, so it might go down later. What time is it in game? It's 8:03, so sun should go down around 10, so about 2 hours. All right, see you guys then. Bye.